Welcome to our video exploring the complex issue of why many South Africans don't want Zimbabweans in their country. This is a sensitive topic that has sparked heated debates and tensions between these neighboring nations. We'll dive into the various factors at play, from economic concerns to social dynamics, to help you understand this multifaceted situation. Let's start by looking at the historical context. Zimbabwe and South Africa share a long and intertwined history, with migration between the two countries occurring for generations. However, in recent years, the influx of Zimbabweans into South Africa has increased dramatically, largely due to economic and political instability in Zimbabwe, one of the primary reasons for South African resistance to Zimbabwean immigrants is the perception that they're taking jobs away from locals. South Africa itself struggles with high unemployment rates, particularly among its youth. When Zimbabweans, often willing to work for lower wages, enter the job market, it creates a sense of competition and resentment among South African workers who feel their livelihoods are threatened. This economic tension is further exacerbated by the strain on public services. South Africa's healthcare system, education facilities, and social welfare programs are already stretched thin, trying to meet the needs of its own citizens. The influx of immigrants puts additional pressure on these services, leading many South Africans to feel that resources meant for them are being diverted to newcomers. Another factor contributing to the resistance is the perception of increased crime rates. While it's important to note that crime is a complex issue not solely attributable to immigration, some South Africans believe that the influx of Zimbabweans has led to a rise in criminal activities. This perception, whether accurate or not, fuels xenophobic attitudes and creates a climate of fear and mistrust. Cultural differences also play a role in this dynamic. Despite geographical proximity, Zimbabwe and South Africa have distinct cultural identities. Some South Africans feel that the large-scale immigration of Zimbabweans threatens their cultural heritage and way of life. This fear of cultural dilution can manifest in hostility towards immigrants and a desire to preserve what they see as their unique South African identity. The political landscape in South Africa further complicates the situation. Some politicians have capitalized on anti-immigrant sentiment to gain support, often scapegoating Zimbabweans and other foreign nationals for the country's problems. This rhetoric can inflame tensions and make it more difficult to find constructive solutions to the challenges posed by immigration. It's also worth considering the impact of South Africa's own history of apartheid and racial segregation. The country is still grappling with the legacy of this system, and some argue that the resistance to Zimbabwean immigrants is an extension of deeply ingrained racial and ethnic divisions within South African society. However, it's crucial to recognize that not all South Africans share these views. Many South Africans welcome Zimbabweans and other immigrants, recognizing the potential benefits of cultural diversity and the contributions that newcomers can make to society. There are numerous examples of successful integration and cooperation between South Africans and Zimbabwean immigrants. The issue of xenophobia in South Africa has gained international attention, with human rights organizations calling for greater protection of immigrants and refugees. The South African government has faced criticism for its handling of the situation, with some arguing that not enough is being done to address the root causes of xenophobia or to promote integration. From the Zimbabwean perspective, the situation is equally complex. Many Zimbabweans who come to South Africa do so out of necessity, fleeing economic hardship or political persecution in their home country. They often face significant challenges and discrimination in South Africa, yet many feel they have no choice but to remain due to the lack of opportunities back home. The relationship between Zimbabwe and South Africa is further complicated by regional politics. South Africa, as the economic powerhouse of Southern Africa, has played a significant role in mediating Zimbabwe's political crises. Some argue that South Africa's approach to Zimbabwe has been too soft, allowing the situation there to deteriorate and leading to increased migration. It's important to consider the broader implications of this issue for the entire Southern African region. The tensions between South Africans and Zimbabweans reflect wider challenges of regional integration and cooperation. How countries in the region manage migration and economic development will have significant impacts on stability and prosperity for all. Looking to the future, addressing this issue will require a multifaceted approach. Efforts to improve economic opportunities and reduce unemployment in South Africa could help alleviate some of the tensions. Similarly, supporting Zimbabwe's economic and political recovery could reduce the push factors driving migration. Education and awareness campaigns could play a crucial role in combating xenophobia and promoting understanding between different communities. Encouraging dialogue and cultural exchange between South Africans and Zimbabweans could help break down barriers and misconceptions. At the policy level, there is a need for more effective and humane immigration policies that balance the rights of immigrants with the concerns of local communities. This could include better systems for managing legal migration and integrating newcomers into South African society. Ultimately, finding a solution to this complex issue will require cooperation not just between South Africa and Zimbabwe, but among all countries in the region. It's a challenge that touches on fundamental questions of identity, belonging, and the nature of borders in an increasingly interconnected world. As we conclude this exploration of why many South Africans don't want Zimbabweans in their country, it's clear that there are no easy answers. The situation is deeply rooted in historical, economic, and social factors that cannot be resolved overnight. However, by fostering understanding, promoting dialogue, and working towards inclusive solutions, there's hope for a future where South Africans and Zimbabweans can coexist peacefully and prosperously. Remember, behind the statistics and political debates are real human beings on both sides of this issue. Each has their own story, hopes, and fears. As we continue to grapple with these challenges, it's crucial to approach the topic with empathy, open-mindedness, and a commitment to finding common ground. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has provided valuable insights into this complex and important issue.